Well, hey there, Scrapper Names fans, how are we all? So I am back with this 12 by 12 very heavy mixed media layout. This one is for this month, so December's Craft Plus Challenge, which you saw just a second ago flash up on the screen, which is a bit of an inspiration board. Now what I've done is use this paper at the back as my backing, and then I'm using the craft cardstock there in the middle as my centerpiece, I guess. Obviously the whole theme of the Craft Plus challenges is to use craft cardstock, so that's what I am doing. Now I'm using this Delusions paint, which is Calypso Blue I think it's called, and just randomly applying it across my page with no real direction, just slapping it on basically. It's a bit of an interesting layout, this one. It became very heavy mixed media to incorporate a lot of the colours. But, yeah, that's... I lost my train of thought, actually. Sorry, guys. It's been a very long day. It is the first day of the school holidays. I've had 6 kids at home with me, ranging from the ages of nearly 12 to 8 months. So it's busy and it's hot and yep. So yes. Anyway, so I've just put on some red pinky kind of colour there, the cherry something it's called, of the paint. And then I'm just going to spot some green on in random strips and stripes across the cardstock there, just to tie in that green. Now what I'm using the paint to really pop out those colours of the challenge, really. I really wanted to make it a really big, kind of a big, bold statement going, whoa, here's my colours, I'm using them, and I'm using them this way. So, originally when I looked at this challenge when it came out at the beginning of the month, I sort of went, oh no, can't do that, I haven't got photos that sort of relate to that inspiration board. I sort of immediately thought beach house, those sorts of things, and I didn't have any printed, and I'm trying to stick to my rule of not printing anymore until I've scrapped what I've got. It's very, very hard. But yeah, so I am now, as you can see, I have made it work. And that pattern paper in the back, oh, which mind blank as to where, is it? I don't know if it's a Bohemian Dream. Crepe paper maybe instead. Can't remember exactly. Really tied in those real swirly kind of mixed colour theme. So what I'm doing here is these are my 3 photos. So this is a 3 photo layout, as you would have potentially seen. And I'm putting it on some red tissue paper. So there's red in the photo there, and there's some of these other colours, blues and greys and things like that. So that worked well. What I've done, and I've edited this out a little bit so you don't have to see it all, is place the photos already onto the pattern paper, as you saw. This is now the underside of the photos, so I'm double layering it just to give it a thicker sort of texture, I guess, in the background. So I don't want you... make you watch me painstakingly remove the double-sided tape at all. Alright, so you can see I've laid all 3 of those photos now onto that, or matted, sorry, the photos onto the tissue paper. Now I'm just adding through my embellishments. I have gone through prior to sort of doing the video, or sorry, doing the layout, and sort of went through and picked out a few pieces I wanted to use, and then some of them I've just grabbed along the way. Now, I did edit out all the sticking down and everything like that, so you didn't have to see all of that either. So this piece, the arrow I'm putting down now, is a metal charm kind of thing I got at a craft fair here a little while back, and it's tinged blue, and it was perfect, I thought, for this sort of type of layout with the theme of chariots and, you know, all those sorts of things, gladiators and yada yada yada. And then I've just used the blue coloured flower just to add a pop of bright blue, and it's sparkly as well as just that little button. Adding some different textures there. They tie in with the sort of craft cardstock with the browning kind of colours. Adds a bit of, yeah, as I said, texture and warmth, I guess, to the layout, being it is a bit of a darkish kind of background too. Now this little tab here is from the Flawsome range and from Flatter Bio Designs. I don't end up actually using it, I don't think. So I'm just having a look at placements of these. Both actually, that Be Happy and the little wood tab type looking piece are both from that Flutter by Designs Flawsome range. Again, I'm adding in some texture with this blue, oh, what's it called? Oh my gosh, it's late in the day. It's been a big day. Let me have a look. Burlap roll, that's what it's called. So it just adds a bit of different texture to it. And another pop of blue, like a brighter blue as well. Alright, just fiddling around, adding things that I want. Alright, I really liked this piece here. I don't know why, I think it just looked good. It fitted in well with the photos. I think the photos are the girls being a bit having a bit of fun and dressing up. We were at Old Parliament House and they have a section there called Play Up, and then there was this. So this was sort of the old time, like Rome, things like that. So yeah, just being happy. The girls making funny faces and just, you know, being crazy. So I'm just using my white Uniball pen to do the journaling. I couldn't fit a tag, couldn't find an appropriate sort of tag to journal on, to put on here. So I just thought, why not try the white pen? And it actually worked really, really well, as in it didn't sort of fade or anything like that or be splotchy, which was really good. Now where have I gone? What am I doing? Oh, I must be trying to find something else. The tapping in my fingers means I'm not satisfied that the layout's done. I was going to use this tab and I don't think I do it. I haven't got the layout next to me. Oh no, it's getting glue, so it means that it must be used. There you go. There's not a lot of embellishment clustering. Maybe that blue one with the bright sparkly flower, but I don't really think there's too many more. Oh, that was the other thing I used, like a clear sticker, which you can't quite see from here. I don't think you saw me place it down actually. Behind that Be Happy and where I've put that blue burlap piece in the bottom right. Now just adding a bit of bling. I thought it needed, as I said, some pops of brighter colours. And these colours are somewhat in the inspiration board. Not the pinks and just the subtle colours, but that's their sequins, so they add that pop of sparkle to it as well. And I'm not thinking about where they're going. I'm just, you know, going, yep, here's one, pop it down somewhere. Only making sure there's sort of an even spread of them. Nope, fighting with one there. So as I said, it's the first day of school holidays here, our Christmas school holiday break. I know some other states in Australia, they've probably started a bit earlier, so there's other mums out there who have probably gone slightly insane already. Yes, so my crafting time is going to be somewhat spacious, I think. Not a lot of spare time, but anyway, and we're leading up to Christmas and things like that. So my page is done. I have some close-up photos for you. If you've got any questions, let me know in the comments and I will get back to you. Leave me a comment if you're just liking what you're seeing, and hit a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I really appreciate